What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Kelly. Welcome to Solution Seekers. It's almost the weekend. Oh no, it's not. It's Tuesday. Shows you just where I'm at. I'm getting ready to take a trip to Arizona, and I really don't want to be here right now. I'm leaving Thursday, so working. It's a working trip. Things are heating up all over the place. Things are heating up with my own health issues. So I think the best thing for me to do is just get away, go back, get some work done, recharge my batteries, and come out a lot much more stronger. You know, man, 2020 is in full effect. The purpose of this upload tonight is process or perspective. It's 2020, and I like to think that all bets are off. Any well, let me back it up a little bit more. Let's see. There's a pandemic, economic uncertainty, financial uncertainty, wars, but building up all over the world. China, Russia, the Middle East, now Armenia, and I support them. Um, I support anybody who's fighting for human rights or to be treated humanely. There's a social justice here. We're coming to the point to where now Trump and his cronies now want to usher in a new Supreme Court justice, even though our elected leaders still haven't even they neglected to support the American people who are struggling right now. And the suicide rate is booming here in Los Angeles. The homeless rate is just off the charts. And for any of you people who know Los Angeles, there's homeless people all up and down the streets of Brentwood. Yes, Brentwood, formerly I guess the most popular resident of Brentwood was O.J. Simpson. Anyway, with all these things going on, it's enough to cause some type of emotional uncertainty. The emotional uncertainty, does it diminish your emotional IQ? Because it's my belief that there's a correlation between emotional health and mental health. If one aspect is going down, the other part is going down. I know prior to 2019, the process of me doing things always worked for me to increase my emotional, my mental health state. Being that this is 2020, which in fact, I'm having my best year. But I'm somebody who's always had the ability to thrive in chaos. And I'm trying to do my best to show most of the people I come in contact with that there's a certain way of how you perceive things, such as the reason for this. I like to think that it's 2020, y'all, so it's perspective over process. Because of the process is like you do one thing, you go to work, you go to the gym, you take care of your kids or your responsibilities, and you repeat it. And you just keep on going through your process, or maybe you incorporate a few more other aspects of it. But 2020 hit, and all those things are not available to do anymore. Well, let me put it this way. I was having a conversation with a passenger Sunday night. He's working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. His girlfriend or his significant other, his teacher, she's at home all day. He's working 12 hours, working a lot, and he's got no time for her. So, she's getting really pissed off because she's at home all day teaching and doing whatever, and she's got all this energy, and he's just completely tired. So I told him, dude, well, why don't you just take her out? You don't have to take her out to a restaurant. Go buy some Go buy some Persian food. Go to Rafi's, get some Persian food in Glendale, and then go up to the mountains and have you a nice picnic, and then you can fall asleep. He's like, dude, that's a good idea. So it's never about what happens. It's about what choices or what options do you have, because everybody has options. But the fact of the matter is, are you investing or trying to enlarge what those options may be for you at any certain time? Me myself, I have to look at those options. My biggest option I have today is my perspective. I have to enlarge my perspective. For me, the foundation of my perspective is that things are never right nor wrong. They're just as they are, and my perceptions will tell me all kinds of things. But you know, and it's like focusing on my emotions. My emotions are going to lie to me. So I mean, they're valid to a degree, but then again, they're not. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to thrive. I'm not just trying to survive. I'm trying to thrive to the best of my ability. Because if we can make it through 2020 and still thrive, what does it say about when all this is over? You know, sky's the limit, as Biggie says. Have heart, have money, man. Just invest in something that's really going to help you. My perspective is one that when I go to bed at night, the only thing that I have is my God and my perspective. And hopefully I'm enlarging my spiritual part of me as well as my perspective. And some days are better than others, but then some days it's just completely fucking miserable. But then there's moments where, damn, I can do nothing wrong, man. And I just feel so empowered and inspired by everything. And I try to parlay that up over to others to the best of my ability. It's not always possible because some people just don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it until the point in times when they keep hitting that wall. And if you keep hitting that wall, why do you keep hitting that wall? Why don't you just start climbing over it? If you need a lift, just ask somebody to pick you up. You know, I don't need a handout. I need a help up. And a lot of this stuff is not financial. It's just emotionally, or some kind words, or some motivating words, or sometimes it's nothing. It's just like, okay, this shit happened to you. Now, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Because can't nobody change your life situation over, but you, but you, but you. So, and I always have to drive that in home to myself because, man, with this back I got, I'm having some neurological issues. I'm forgetting stuff. I have meltdowns in the middle of the grocery stores, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing or wherever I'm even at. But those are just small glimpses. And you know what? I got a lot of things on my plate, but you know what? I can just have to deal with I can't run from, because my perspective is one to where I'm constantly enlarging it by different means, and it's one to where it's putting me in a place that it's putting me in a place of blessings. It's putting me in a place of acknowledgement. It's putting me in a place of growth and self-development and being able to see the adversity, recognize the adversity for what it is. It's just another challenge. And then, okay, what's my first step? What's my second step? What's my third step to overcome it? First, I got to ask myself, man, is this the right time? Or am I so overwhelmed that maybe the best thing I can possibly do is to sit down, get some ice cream, play some video games, maybe watch some YouTube, or even watch a movie. I don't watch TV, but there's those fine moments when I have to go out of myself and do something different than I normally do in order to get the coping skill, the coping mechanism that enables me to get over those hurdles. And then once I make my mind up, okay, get up, which is typically the next day, and then okay, what's first? And let's get it done. You know, because if somebody wrote me a check to take care of all my financial needs for the rest of my life, I would still be presented with constant problems. So it's never the problems that ultimately matters, but it's my resolve to see those problems and tackle them as they pop up. Life is going to be what it is, and I always like to think or to realize or to know that I would rather have some input in my life and fail as opposed to not having no say in my life, and then having life make some choices for me that I probably most likely wouldn't like. And looking at it from that perspective, man, I'm blessed. But it's just not that. I'm trying to go give it away to a whole lot of people, whether it's my Uber passengers, and this is typically the type of conversation that I have when I'm picking these people up, and I'm just blown away by they're very receptive to it. Because let's be honest, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't even want a lot of subscribers. I want some people who can actually get some quality and value, some depth and weight out of this. And I think half of them are the people that I pick up. They're like, dude, I really like that, man. I do promote myself a little bit while I do promote. This is LA after all. I do promote myself a little bit. But I think it's in a good way because, man, life is short, man, and we have to make the best of it. And, making some conscious contacts with some people, man, it's just It's one of the amazing things about life, and I do keep in contact with a few of the people that I picked up and I've met, and we just talk and we just chop it up and we just like, what's next, man? But oh, all right, my phone's just about to run out of space, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. But once I get to Arizona, I will be uploading on a daily basis. All right, until next time, have a good night.